Yes. Hi everybody, we are back, we are rested, we are refueled, our energy has been put back into our phones, battery chargers, microphones. The wind has died down, which is brilliant. We've just watched, obviously we can't cover everything, we chose not to cover a certain race, but we've just watched the juniors and the inflatable tech race. So in the juniors it was Max first again and Jack Thomas second, so awesome job for them. We've just got Steve Trott going past us there. He looks like he's been racing, he's wet, so he's been racing, which is great. So he will have come down here because of probably because of Mark Slater and the history that goes on with that. So we're very lucky to be here, and we are cross-posting with thanks to GBSUP. And so we're cross-posting on GBSUP, so welcome to all those viewers there if you are watching today, and also with Black Project SUP, welcome to you guys, and also GBSUP. So it's really nice to be doing something a little bit different, and we hope that this morning's coverage went well. We appreciate all your comments and kindness, so interaction as well. We love a bit of interaction and chat and questions and interesting things. So you might not have time for this today because this is going to be fast and furious. So Simon, you're looking at the tech course, what do you think?
Yes, well, there's a lot of it's technical. I mean, I don't suppose that was a huge surprise. There's lots of twists and turns in it, and it means that certainly for the men's race, it's going to be very exciting at the front because they're all going to be looking for that early advantage. Yeah. But another leveller is the fact that the conditions have really sort of eased. So it's a situation. So Paco, thanks for joining us again. Your boy will be on very, very shortly. Just in terms of a recap
and Brett is back again. Thank you guys for coming back so quickly and being on the ball.
Really appreciate that. So the conditions have levelled out this morning. It was a little bit breezy, a little bit windy. There was a little bit of chop. Now it's about as smooth as it sort of generally gets around here. So again, that's a leveller for technical stuff. It's all going to be on the skills and the manoeuvring, which is the thing that we really enjoy watching from the shore.
Absolutely, and we've got let's just show you the course. Actually, we'll just flip the camera around, and we are going to show you the course. So wander down with me, Simon. Here we are starting on the beach. It's a beach start. So that's always exciting in our eyes. We love that. Slightly sandy, slightly pebbly, so a little bit more sand here. There's Hexter there. Obviously let's watch him. Nice beach start. So he came fourth in the distance. So we're very much looking forward to seeing how he performs in this as well. So what they're going to do is paddle straight out, almost where Hector is going, where that boat is. And they will paddle out through those yellow buoys. Turn right. Do a 180 degrees and come back to this red buoy here, right in the middle. And then they'll be out, I don't know if you can see it, but on the horizon almost is a little yellow buoy, and they'll go round that on a left turn. And then I think they come straight back to the two yellow buoys.
Yeah, so the outside of that sort of angled minion on the outside there. And then
they come back down to the red. And then they go up again, do the same course, but when they come back across this way to the two yellow buoys, they'll come back in, and they'll come back and they'll finish. So it's quite a short tech race, but tech races are designed to be fast and furious. Good afternoon, Bruce. Thanks for checking in again. Great to see you watching, and I hope you enjoyed the long distance or the distance race this morning. It's a little bit of a swell and raceboard surfing conditions, which lit up Sarah Perkins' eyes for sure when she was watching.
Yeah, absolutely. And some areas of the bay at the moment it is suitable for surf. There was a competitor who in the first lap confessed that he had sort of hidden his race number because he saw some opportunity for getting a few waves, which he did.
Which we thought was very funny. He's gone rogue basically, and he left the race and just had a little surf, and then I don't know whether he came back into the race or just waited until the end, but we quite like that actually. We quite like that. So
you've got to take those waves when you can get them.
Absolutely. You? So here you've got these guys on the yellow boards. They are the Surf Lifesaving Crew, Bournemouth Lifesavers Corps, and they are here, and they've been We had some good feedback. Yeah, I bet you got FOMO, Bruce. You should be here. Great feedback from the racers about how lovely these guys were. They were very encouraging and gave you a shout out and asked you if it was fun. So that's really lovely to know that these guys are not just sat watching, waiting for some accident or trauma to happen. They're actually interacting with the paddlers and cheering them on. So we'd like to thank Bournemouth, this Bournemouth crew, for doing that job. Someone has to do it. Here we go, little surf here. Let's see who can get it. Nice. And there is a bit of a drop, as you can see from that young lady. There is a bit of a drop into that water. So if people are running in, they really need to test that before they actually do the race, because there's just a sudden drop, which is great for your fin, but not so good for your, we could have a few face plants, whatever. So, yeah, we've got nice conditions actually, and welcome Karen Green as well. So the next race we are going to watch, and it is going to be fast and furious, it's going to be over before we know it, is the tech race for the men, and then the tech race for the ladies. The tech race for the men starts at 2:45, so 10 minutes. I'll start the countdown. The boys are all off together, and then the girls. We actually watched the boys' race finish, which is great. So the girls and the boys do not paddle together, which is nice. So that is Blue Ewer, who is on a different board for this race, looks like. Yeah, and you've got Basti Grimm over on the far side there on the Sonova. He's sponsored by Sonova. He came, I think, 5th in the distance.
That's right, yeah.
And you've got the River Ninja there.
Yeah.
Eric Amanda.
Yes, as he likes
currently
to be
known.
called.
Currently known as Amanda. This is Hector Jessel coming in. He's had a bit of a flip round with his board and loosened himself up there. So they've had a nice long time to chill out and get some sustenance from the cafe. And let's just give you a pan round of this amazing site. So here we are in the event village. You've got the SUP store, you've got Astron, you've got GBSUP, you have got SIC, Buccaneer Sessions, Oscar Propulsion. You've got the fabulous Beach Cafe, which has been great, keeping us all supplied with coffee and bacon butties, etc. GBSUP, and then Buccaneer, Infinity and Paddlog are there, and Black Project are there as well. So we've got lots of people helping, enjoying, watching actually, lots of people watching. So there you go, that's how it is. So all these paddlers will be lining up. They've got 10 minutes to go, so we've got a few who will be practicing their beach starts and trying not to do anything crazy.
So yeah, I mean, we've had an exciting morning already. Shall we just recap our way through the distance race?
Okay.
And this is a game that we seem to be playing today, but yeah, I mean, it was quite something, and the conditions were a bit mixed, weren't they? Because there was tide and wind all playing its role. Although the swell was sort of pretty respectable again for down here.
And a lot of chop on the water, wasn't there?
There was.
And obviously it looks, you look at the sea and you it's always worse when you get out there. It's always the conditions always sort of up themselves. So it was great. The paddlers enjoyed the slight downwind section when the wind was blowing in the right direction. They certainly got a little bit of downwind, and then the upwind slog. It was tough, and they all have different skills, don't they? Some of them love the upwind, and some of them love the downwind. So
yeah, exactly.
Great fun.
Exactly. So it's all about where you could actually make that difference, where you could sort of separate yourself out from your competitor, the person who's paddling next to you, and the downwind. For some was the opportunity to gap and getting back. Obviously, there was a lot of drafting, so the pack tends to sort of get back together sometimes in those situations, unless people actually go for it, or unless someone falls off at the bottom buoy.
So that young man there, just going around the red buoy, is Donato Freens, who won the long distance race, and he has been on fire for sure, we're very much looking forward to seeing how he gets on in the tech. I think the tech will be you know, the buoy turns will be interesting unless they've spread out by then, which is not very far actually. Coming back to this red buoy here, they will not have spread out that far. So it'll be interesting to see who's brave, who's going to go for it, who's going to be more cautious.
Yeah, and because there's a degree of swell here, that's going to make those buoy turns even more interesting as they go round. So
shame we don't have a hammer buoy, hey?
Yes.
Right on the beach,
Yes.
just here somewhere.
That would be suitable. Maybe we should suggest that next year.
Definitely. So
we've got about 5 minutes or so, I guess, to go before the off in the technical.
Yeah, and you've got Andrew Byatt there on the bark, the prone paddleboard, double silver medalist in the ISA Worlds in Le Sable d'Olonne last year. We had the pleasure of being there and witnessing that, and he was also part of the team event. They do a team event, which is just the best fun. They have a prone, 2 prones, and two distance or tech paddlers. A team of 4, and it's like a relay, and it's one of the most exciting things. And I think we came 5th in that. So yeah, there's Donato just coming in there on that Ever Ready board. I haven't actually seen one in person yet. It is a stunner, absolute stunner. So we should see how that performs and how he performs. Brilliant. It's got his Infinity Speed Freaks top on, so the boys are just getting ready, and they will be able to line up wherever they like. There's no it's not like the Worlds where they are seeded. They can literally stand wherever they like and squeeze in wherever they like. Good afternoon, Kristen Thomas. How lovely for you to be watching us. And Dan Stolworthy as well. Thank you for checking back in. Neil Harris, hi. But yeah, Kristen, how are you doing? How's things in the world over where you are? I hope you're still racing. I know I see certain posts and you're getting out and about and doing some adventures and racing as well. So fair play to you, Kristen. So the boys are just getting ready and lining up now. I fancy taking my shoes and socks off and getting into the water so that I can get a better view, but I might end up in that little drop off and fall in, so I may well not do that, but we will be able to see them go off, and they will be fast. They will be absolutely fast. So Binky Boo, I'm not sure who you are or where you're from, but thank you very much for checking in. Yeah, Kristen, nice to see you checking in on this. And we are cross-posting with Total SUP, Black Project SUP and GBSUP as well. So a lot of help from Matty of Total SUP to get that up and running, so we really appreciate his help. Tech, Facebook and Tech and me, yeah, interesting combination. So.
Indeed, so we're talking to you from Avon Beach, down here on the south coast of England in beautiful Dorset. We've got a 3-minute warning going, and it's been a pretty interesting day so far. It was very, very windy yesterday. This morning wasn't quite as windy. They're very official here, aren't they? And very efficient,
very official
indeed.
Yes, absolutely. They're running a very tight ship here, which is great. So, yeah, so Avon Beach. Talk to me about Avon Beach.
Avon
Beautiful.
Beach, yes, a beach that I spent many hours, laughter, tears, and everything in between. It's a fantastic, scenic beach. We get a gentle swell coming in, and occasionally when everything's coming in the right direction, it's fantastic surf conditions. But
let's just pan out, and over there you've got the Isle of Wight and the Needles on the right-hand side, which are very famous chalk stacks. I guess.
They're an iconic sort of British landmark. So something for the paddlers to look at if they have the chance while they go around the technical course.
I think with this course they will not be having the chance. We're going to wander down a little bit closer to the water. Let me just pan round. We've got Amanda here from P3T Photography. Do check out all her photographs online. When she gets them up, you'll find some cracking photos of yourselves, which is always lovely to have, isn't it, if you're a racer. So yeah, this is the calm before the storm. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be a real elbows out type race. It is very, very exciting.
Well, congratulations on becoming grandparents, Kristen. That's another string to your bow. I'm sure you will embrace every moment of it. And yes, well done for moving as well. That's never an easy easy thing to do, and especially if you became grandparents as well. So life is busy, life is good, and yeah, never give up SUP racing. I have to say, I'm very tempted to get back into it myself. I've had the odd race over the last couple of years. Certainly not fit as I'd like to be, but it may well be that I do jump back on the board and get stuck in again. It's a good thing to do, isn't it? And it's the company you keep and the SUP community, which is strong in every country. So we've got waves coming in. I'm trying not to stand too close to the breaking waves because I do not want wet feet. It's the only shoes I've got. So let's just wander back here. We're not getting in anybody's way. So 30 seconds to go. So Chris McDonald there on the SIC. Go, Chris! Go, Johnny! So you got Johnny in the pink hat there. That could be his new name, couldn't it? Oh, race with you. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Kristen? Okay, here we go. So lined up, you've got Donato in the orange visor right in the middle there. You've got Blue Ewer on the NSP board, and ooh, off they go. So who have we got up first? Donato is up first. You've got Hector Jessel, Blue Ewer, and Arthur Arukin on the left there. So they are your four leaders. You've got Donato on the right, in the middle, on the right. You've got Hector next to him, Blue Ewer, and Arthur Arukin. And just tucked behind Arthur is Basti Grimm. So off they go. They've got to head up.
All the Black Project, isn't it? It's,
all the Black Project. We've got a faller there off the board. We're not sure why, but that happens so easily. Hi Amanda. Hi Margaret Ewer. We are guessing you might be connected to young Blue Ewer, who's doing incredibly well here today. So
he is up there in that group up front there. But,
absolutely.
Donato is absolutely leathering it there. He
really is
already establishing a bit of a gap as they reach that top buoy.
Yep. So they'll be swinging round right to that top buoy, and they'll be coming back down here to this red buoy. So we might, I'd suggest we might wander over to those rocks over there, but slippy rocks may not be such a good thing. They will swing around that buoy turn, and hopefully there'll be lots of paddlers coming in together, because we'd like it to be an exciting watch for you. Hi Chris, thanks for checking in. So we have got Donato in the lead. Let's have a look. Blue Ewer.
And Arthur went for the bare chest approach this morning.
Yes,
seems to have worked out for him, because he's repeated it this time, and he's got an additional.
So it's the same as it was in the. Yeah, we're just stepping back. The tide's obviously coming in. It's Donato, Blue, and Arthur, and Hector Jessel. So that's how it was. That was a result of the distance race. So let's see what happens on this buoy turn here. Let's see who we've just watched Donato swing round, and he did it very, very professionally, of course, as will the other two as well. But you know, anything can happen on a buoy turn. We know it, don't we? So let's just watch the skills.
Look at that. Look
at that on that board. Amazing. I'm guessing that's not Blue's best side. So yeah, again, we've got the breakaway group of three, which is just how it was in the distance, and then Hector, on his own there. They've just got 2 laps to do of this, so nice turn by Hector. And then we've got, looks like James Rowe and Basti Grimm. So let's see what happens here. Oh, nice. Go on. So Basti trying to get in the middle there, or get, really good recovery. Looked like he was going to fall over. And again, I think this was how the situation was before. You've got Andrew Byatt, Milky Byatt, on his own there in about 6th, 7th place, but right up there. That is David Coletta there on the all in black. And gosh,
Andy.
Orange cap is Jonathan Sherwin, who is the Scottish national champion. The guy in the white top is Chris McDonald, so he's doing amazingly well. Not that he shouldn't, but he's right up there, which is great. Eric Armada there on the SIC just going past. River Ninja. Oops, we got a faller. So that's the first faller at the buoy. This is exciting. The others are almost at that top yellow buoy, and they will swing a left again. and come back to the 2 yellow buoys that they first went round. We've got a couple more fallers there, so that is not helpful. You know, it's you're quicker on top of the board, on top of the water, but you know, people fall in all the time. It's great great to see them out there doing their thing. So I think they're just reaching that yellow buoy, and let's see who has gone round in first place.
Donato again, and let's have a look at the gap. So it's about a couple of board lengths at the moment between him and Blue. Oh, they are as tight as you like, aren't they?
They really are. But Donato again is that, you know, that cadence. He absolutely put the cadence down and put the power down, and did shoot away a little bit, but Blue is catching him up again. So let's see how it pans out. It would be great to have the same result. It's great to have a mix-up, of course. Hi Graham, thanks for watching, and Niall, thank you for watching. Jackie Mills, Kristen, of course, Samantha Rupp, thanks for checking in. Thank you all for following the live feed. We hope you enjoyed the morning if you got to watch it. If not, you can go back and watch it on Facebook, as it's been recorded and it's up there for all to view and share. That would be great. So
yeah, don't forget to share.
Don't forget to share.
These guys are all locked together, aren't they? They're all drafting now.
Yeah.
And obviously that's good for the 2 behind. Donato's just been so incredibly strong all day, hasn't he? So,
yeah, and he broke away a bit there, but he's, you know, they've either caught him up or he's slowed down a little bit, because they're now in a little group of 3, whereas he just pulled away, didn't he? As soon as he took that yellow buoy.
Slowed slightly, but that would be sort of consistent with a race this side. Yep. You want to just maintain your advantage without completely expending everything and going to the red side.
Absolutely. So they have to go round the furthest yellow buoy, and then they will come in to this red buoy here. So again, we hope that we get a bit more super action on the buoy term. We've got a drone up there, which is really exciting. So this coverage is going to be cracking. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate the love that you send our way. So I'm here with Simon from SUP FM. If you haven't checked out Simon's podcast, please do. He's interviewed some amazing people from the world of stand-up paddleboarding and more, adventurers, racers. Who else?
New York Times best-selling authors, TED speakers, and experts in their subject. So it isn't just about paddling.
But it's semi-related, isn't it? To water.
It's all water.
Yep.
It's all water and all useful stuff for paddlers. So there will be a new season coming soon. So don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, and please give us some love on YouTube. We've just set up the channel. We've got lots of videos there, and we'll share lots more. But obviously all encouragement, both for supjunkie.uk and SUP FM podcast, is built on your love and your likes and your follows.
Yes,
and
please.
So on.
Thank you so much. So here we go. We've got these 3 boys. Look at them. Donato just steps it up a level. He's determined to get away from that mini field and get around that buoy, quickly. I think so.
Arthur's taking the inside line here.
Yeah. So there's a little wave there.
There's a bump there.
Oh, and Arthur's got it. This could be interesting. So Donato round first. Okay, this is a little bit of a change up here.
Yeah,
so
he's
he
really
got a good line there. So Blue is going to have to really fight back to get that place back. Yeah, check out our YouTube channel. So SUP Junkie Paddleboarding, as well as Simon's. So with mine, you can see lots of historic videos and interviews that I've done, and more recently, so a lot with Skip and Craig, who did the Yukon 1000, going right back to 2018 when I interviewed some amazing people like Kai Lenny and Michael Booth and Casper Steinfath and April Zilg and Seychelles, and just
anyone.
All my heroes, Bo Hodge and Anthony Baylor. It's just been a joy to speak to those people. So you've got James Rowe from BSUP just about to take this red buoy. So he came 7th maybe. So he's doing... Oh, sorry. Don't need to put my finger in front of the screen. Hi Dale, how are you doing? Entered any competitions recently? Won anything recently? Yeah, thank you, Kristen. That's great. So we've got Andrew Milky Bar there on the prone. I mean, if anybody's had a go at that, Kristen, you may have done. It's bloody hard. It's a tippy old board. They're so narrow and they're very tippy. They're not like a stand-up paddleboard at all. And even lying on it, even getting on it is almost impossible. So I have a very huge level of respect for anybody who can ride a paddleboard, a prone paddleboard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks difficult, it looks uncomfortable, and it is
and
uncomfortable.
it is, yeah.
So yeah, that's the pure paddleboarding there, and
absolutely.
Yeah, huge respect.
Yeah, so you've got David Coletta there, just coming around the buoy. His wife, Julia, is racing in the ladies as well. On the inside there, you've got the Scottish national champion, Jonathan Sherwin, recently nicknamed Jonathan Mook Sherwin. He recently qualified for Scotland, and Scotland have never put a team forward for any World Championships or Europeans. So, oh, here we go. Look, more action. So, Arta is in front of Blue again, but Donato is leading. They're on their last lap. They'll be done in just a minute. So, it won't take long. So, let's just watch these guys coming around here. We can't see their numbers so unless we know them, we can't. Okay, Andy Halliday.
I recognise him by his Hutch Supwear shorts, which he wears religiously. So,
yep.
Yeah, and yeah, that's fantastic.
Amazing.
So Hector going around and following the pack. So Hector
okay, so Hector. Yeah, so it's same but different four. Definitely Blue is in third place, so that Arta and Blue have swapped places, and this is Bastian Grimm from Germany. So again, he was fifth in the distance. I think James Rowe was sixth in the distance, so this could be absolutely the same result.
Hector was closing down third place in the distance race. It looks like Bastian is chasing Hector down at the moment. He's making up a bit of time on him. So
yeah, no, Hector really caught up, didn't he, with Arthur?
Yeah, he
definitely.
Yeah.
Hi Nick Watts, how are you, my lovely? Thanks for watching. Oh, there's a bit of a wobble there. Oh, and he's in. So Kevin Jackson going round there, trying to get round that faller. Kevin is a pensioner. He lives in Wales and trains with Cardiff Bay SUP racers, and he's one of the GBSUP directors. But he's an all-round good guy, and paddling, racing, loves it. Yeah, another faller there. So it looks pretty flat out there, but it's challenging.
You can tell by the slight swell here that just complicates matters a bit when you get around those buoys. So we are.
How are we doing those top three? It is still Donato, Arta and Blue Ewer. So we've got one more buoy turn to take, and then we're straight into the beach to see who finishes first, second, third. So
it's going to be a straight drag race, isn't it? It looks like.
Absolutely. And it could, if someone gets on a bump, like Arta did just by that buoy turn, then
could make all the difference.
It could make all the difference. We know the technical racing and the bumps, it just has such a huge impact. And also getting off your board at the end. There is this little tiny shelf in the water, which is just about here. And if someone jumps off in the wrong place, we've seen it at the Worlds, we've seen it everywhere, it can be a breaker, can't it? You face plant and you'll suddenly go from second to fifth or something. So we hope they won't do that. We hope they've remembered what it's like down here. And then we'll be watching the girls go off, which is really exciting. They've been such a good group of girls paddling here.
Yeah, so I mean, again, you can't separate the three really. Donato leading off, Garter in second place, and Blue in third place. So this is round the last buoy back into the beach. And this is where any fatigue may or may not fit in.
Okay, so here we go.
Because there's been some drafting up to now, and that may or may not have saved some energy from Arta and Blue, who are behind.
It's such a short race as well, isn't it? But it's absolutely intense. There is no let up. They cannot breathe for a moment. They have to absolutely be giving it their beans for all of the race. I'd be interested to see how far this race is, as in kilometres, maybe a couple, maybe a couple of clicks.
But they are steaming in, hugely high cadence there.
Yeah, Donato
real power, changing the sides there. I mean, he's
going for it.
He's
on
going
that
for power there.
Beautiful Infinity ever-ready board. I mean, that's been worked on for a couple of years by Dave at Infinity, and it's just, I mean, not only is it stunning, but it obviously performs well with a great machine like Donato is on top of it.
So a quick glance behind him to see where the other guys are, and they are breathing down his neck at the moment.
Yeah, so, I mean, it almost looks like he's slowing up. Maybe he's just getting a breath, and then he's going to absolutely go for it.
Yeah.
2 kilometre sprint, I know. Sick inducing, Sam, absolutely. So here comes Donato. We don't think that he's going to let this go, I don't think. But I'm not sure where they're going. Okay, they're off again. So they go.
So it's back.
Okay, my mistake. They're going back up to the yellow buoys and then straight into the beach. So that's why Donato is not absolutely hammering it just there. Probably taking a little bit of a breather, just for a nanosecond. But yeah, don't you just love this kind of event, Sam? This kind of tech sprint. You know, we love the straight line sprints, don't we? We loved those up in Nottingham. They were awesome. But this is exciting as well. Hi Thomas, thank you very much for watching. We think you must be related to Basti, so welcome. He is currently lying in 5th place, just coming in here after Hector. So Hector is in 4th place, and those 3 boys have pulled, a good way away. So Hector coming around that buoy, nice work, Hector. Such a lovely, lovely young man, absolute joy to chat to, so polite
and knowledgeable as well,
and very knowledgeable about his paddling. About paddling, full stop. So we've got Basti coming in here.
So he was catching. It looks like the gap is maintained or just moving out very slightly, and this is where the real fatigue kicks in. The finishing sign is more or less in sight. The leading group have passed that final buoy, and now they're heading into shore.
So you can see that, sorry to interrupt, Blue Ewer has pulled out to the right, absolutely pulled out to the right, and he is just hammering. He's just got out of the way of those guys, and he is going to hammer it all the way to the beach. Has he got the strength, has he got the skills to beat these two who he's been sitting behind now for a lap and a half? So here he comes, and you've got goodness me, you've got Arthur there sort of almost pushing him out right, but Donato just seems to have this, unless something really incredible happens. But goodness me, look at the fight between Blue and Arthur. We're going to go this side.
Come on, Blue! Let's go!
Oh, come on, Blue.
Hi, Blue!
Hi, Aaron. Come on, Blue. So Blue is absolutely pushing, and he's got such a sprint. Come on, Blue. It just depends on the wave. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. You deserve this. Look at that speed. And Arthur is coming in too. This is going to be so close. Look at these boys go. Look at Arthur go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. What a result from Blue Ewer. Goodness me. That was bloody amazing.
Well, I've got to say, he had the local vote there.
But Arthur nearly took him.
Yes,
nearly
absolutely.
Took him.
It was. I mean, they were neck and neck the whole way through.
That was absolutely incredible.
Incredible race.
Blue Ewer, congratulations. Blue, well done, mate. We'll talk to you afterwards. Well done. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So that was so pleased that we're filming this for you. Everything can happen in this kind of racing, and that's what happened. I don't think anybody messed up at the end. I didn't really see what happened to Arthur because he was so close to overtaking Blue, and then just amazing. Blue absolutely wanted that. I mean, they all did, but we're really delighted to be able to capture that for you. Hector's done amazingly well, 4th place. Well done, Hector Jessel. Absolutely amazing. Well done, Hector! Good stuff. And you've got Basti Grimm coming in for 5th place again. So I'm delighted for Blue because he would have wanted to beat Donato, obviously in the distance, but they got a 1 and a 1. So well done. Well done, Basti! Woohoo! Epic. So that's how exciting it is. So, gosh, I can hardly breathe.
No, that was quite amazing. That was a great finish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he came across to his left, our right, and really got the ideal line in there.
And that's racecraft at its finest, isn't it? It's knowing what you've got to do. You can't sit behind. If you want to win, you've got to slip to the left and then
something different. You take the chance.
It was
take
amazing.
A slightly
It was
different
amazing.
track,
And
it came off.
And Blue has got that power, hasn't he? That sprint behind him. We've seen that time and time again.
And you've got to think that, again, tactically, it was a really smart game to play because he drafted the whole way through.
Absolutely,
and that
absolutely.
Does save a huge amount.
So that's James Rowe finishing in 6th again. I think that's exactly the same as his result for the distance. So well done to him. He's just making sure that he's gone through the flags. You wouldn't want anything crazy to happen. So we'll watch all of these guys finish, and then we're in for the ladies. So, and let's hope the ladies is as exciting. What an exciting finish! I mean, that was just incredible. And look where Milky is as well. He is way up there. That just shows how fast the prone paddleboarders are. And it's, as we said earlier, it's such a skill just to even put the board on the water and get on it.
Because you essentially get a bit of a mouthful of water on each stroke, don't you?
Yeah. And we spoke to James from Scotland, who was doing the SUP 12, and obviously it was quite windy then. People kept saying, "Well, you've had an advantage because you're lying down on the board," and he's like, "I'm getting 12 hours of salty water in my face. No, it is not an advantage."
Yeah.
So that was cracking. Hector's going in for a cool off there, so expect a little bit of a James Bond moment here. Look at that smile. He's such a lovely young man. We've got soft spots for lots of paddlers here, so good stuff. So Milky, and here we go. Yeah, well done to him. Very, very nice. What a skill. Well done, Milky! And you've got David coming in here.
52.55.
So well done to David. And you have got, would you like this, young man?
I would, yes. So we've got Denzel Williams in.
Denzel again. I think he's in about the
up
same
front, wasn't
place.
he?
Yeah. So that's really good. So we'll definitely stay the course for this and see all of them finish. But wow, what an exciting finish! What an exciting finish!
Kieran Ravel.
Kieran, and then our Scottish champion here, Jonathan McSherwin. Go, Jonathan! Woohoo! So well done to him for qualifying for Team Scotland. So amazing job. He trains under April Zilg. We've got Chris McDonald here on the right.
There we go. Racing each other in.
Yeah, nice.
So it's Paul Drake coming in.
Paul Drake. Oh, Paul. I can never remember Paul's name. Oh, a little bit of a stumble there. So if that had happened to Blue Ewer, well, he'd be, whatever. Mike Kerslake, how lovely for you to check in. You need to catch up on this, mate, because we had the most epic finish of the boys in the technical race. So it was amazing. So you have to go back. And we were right on the beach with them, watching, filming. Yeah, getting very excited because that's what we need to see. That's what brings this sport alive. Andy Halliday, good stuff on him, again.
We've got what's behind him.
Oh, careful. Well done.
147.
Yep.
147. 147.
Whoops. Bit of a stumble there.
So Nick Judd's.
Nick Judd, Go With The Flow, paddleboarding, check them out. Yeah,
Matt Brooks.
Matt Brooks. So Matt
The
Brooks,
daddy, we would think.
daddy of the Brooks. I don't know if there were two of the Brooks boys racing or whether there was just one. I wasn't sure, but there's certainly a young man
The
racing.
makings of a clan, I think.
Makings of a clan, the Brooks clan. So,
Keep an eye on that one.
yeah, we've got the River Ninja coming in here. Eric,
55.
Amanda, Eric Armada,
Yes.
newly
Hilariously
nicknamed.
misspelt on one race entry.
Keep going, mate.
Keep going, Eric!
Keep going, Eric. Well done. And
16.
oh, that's Steve Lynn. 193 is Steve Lynn. So he's done well to get
81.
down here. And I didn't see how he did in the distance race, but
There are some lumps coming through now, aren't there?
yeah, there are
34.
definitely. Ooh, steady.
So
Ooh.
we've got Andy Wilson here.
Andy Wilson, number
16,
16. Well done,
34.
Tim, for hanging on in there. And you've got another little bump here. So this is Hugh Price Davis.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a blue chipper, so my club. Well done, Hugh. Well saved there. Good skills. This is
Our friend Chris.
our friend Chris. Yeah, so big up Chris. He's not been on the sea a lot.
No,
Nope.
Chris
So-
Lambert.
26.
Oh, he's got a little
Yeah.
wave there. Be
So-
careful, Chris. Taking the cautious approach of ramming the nose of your board into the sand.
Johnny in the hat.
Johnny in the hat. So it's really nice to see Johnny really getting stuck into the racing. I think that's been, you know, he's an Oscar propulsion ambassador. So do check out those slitted blade paddles. He's got a Black Project one there that has
90.
maybe got slits in. I'm not sure.
Nice one, Johnny!
Brilliant racing, guys. Please check the live feed when it's put back on Facebook. And check out that finish from the boys. I mean, it was utterly
We've
epic.
got Jeff Carr.
Jeff Carr, well done to him.
107.
And then you've got Kev Jackson there coming in on the starboard. So well done, number 90, and that beautiful board. I mean, God, every board is beautiful, isn't
They
it?
are, aren't they?
I've got a soft spot for lots of these boards.
Here we go.
So Kev Jackson
Here we go.
showing his OAP skills here. He says that, so I'm allowed to say that. But yeah, he does a fabulous job, and hopefully he's enjoyed that.
Yeah, he was looking a bit stiff after the distance. I had a chat with him. But
hey, look at that.
he's done
Fantastic.
Brilliantly, absolutely.
Fantastic. So we've got 2 more to come in, or have we got someone at the back there? Potentially. Okay.
I think good to go.
3 to come in.
Yeah.
What we might do when these 2 guys have gone past is go and grab the winners, if that's all right. The winners of the boys, and grab them before they disappear.
But
We'll see these 2 in, and then we can always catch the last one anyway. So 93. John Oliver, well done. Good stuff. Good stuff, John. Hi, Duncan. Thank you for watching. And then this is... Can't see his number yet.
Can't read this one. Still wrinkled up.
Oh,
Starts with a 1.
161,
1.
maybe?
167. 167.
167.
1, 6, 7 is.
Okay. Is this clear, everybody watching? Is it actually a clear picture? I hope it is. Right, let's go and find the boys. Here come the boys. Let's go and find these boys, because this is really important. Have we got young Blue Ewer?
I just rose. Oh, okay.
But I will come back up in the summer.
Yeah, because I said, I mean, I asked Mike just to ask you about whether you could do it and
Should we talk to these guys first? Do you want to hold this? And I'll do the...
Come up to one of your sessions.
yeah.
And then if the kids want to do something,
Yeah. So you can come down to race that session, guys, and if Blue is down,
Hey. That was epic. How exciting. Please watch it back. You nearly got it.
I got a bit confused. I thought it was 3 laps, and then.
Oh, it's difficult to count through, isn't it? I do remember the days. Congratulations. You just look like you had it in the bag.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. Well, you know, that's track racing. I wanted to be in front. So we don't have to like push over the other riders. That's why I decided to go in front. There wasn't really much of an advantage to draft, it felt like, especially because it's pretty flat. And that's the decision I made. I thought I had more in me towards the end. I just couldn't push over the bumps that I wish I could. Yeah.
That was so exciting. You took blue on buoy, you snuck inside, you know, just 1, 2, 3 for a little while. I mean, it's a short race, but you snuck inside and then you were ahead and he was just sitting behind you. But a bit at the end, I mean, guys, please watch it back. You know, when blue just flung himself to that side, he was going to just go for it. He's fast, isn't he? He's got that sprint ability. And then you just did the same.
Yeah, actually, I thought we were going for that wheel because I thought we had to do another lap, so that's why I went alongside with blue. And I thought that was perfect.
That's what you were doing.
And when I realized they were sprinting, that's what I started to sprint, but it was a bit late.
But
I
you
guess.
just, you know, if you watch the footage, you'll know that the ball was just ahead of you.
Then I got a bit confused with the
Oh,
race.
okay. Yeah, I think so. It happens.
That's why it's called tech racing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There is so much going on in it.
And thank you
It
for
was
all of
super
that
fun.
because it makes it so much fun for us to commentate on and for the viewers to watch. It was so exciting. Blue had the loudest shouts. Obviously, the crowd, the home crowd, wanted him to win. That would be your epic win this morning. And I guess, you know I've raced. If someone's shouting your name, you've had a really hard day. You find something else. Do you find that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, blue is looking really good. And yeah, it's really super hot, so it's good for instance in UK, I guess.
We're delighted, obviously, we're delighted for you this morning. But again, we want to thank you both so much for coming.
No, thank you.
To the UK. We hope you watch footage back and you've had a lot of love and people don't think that the race has been going on. So awesome job and thanks for providing such an exciting finish. Yeah, it's good. Nice to meet you finally and nice to meet you again. Nice to catch up with you at the same. Thank you, we'll see you again. All right, well done.
Okay. So I thought Jack Ice was your mum and dad's school because you were with the different.
Make it exciting for us, the viewers. Well, us the commentators. The guys who are watching. I mean, that was just epic. How did you feel when Arthur went snuck in?
I knew it was a 2-lap race, so like, I think after Arthur trying to make a few pushes to drop us in the first lap, we kind of knew it was going to be like really tight to the end. So I just knew, I wouldn't. If I went ahead and led too early, I'd burn out. So I was just kind of waiting for my chance. And,
so you weren't too worried when he?
no, I mean obviously, I knew like. I needed to get past him once again, make him finish. But I knew I'd have a chance, and in that last sprint, I just had to give it everything.
You know, watching that, you all paddled really hard, you all really fit, you all racecraft, but that was racecraft watching at its finest.
Normally they
slingshotted out this guy because I've got to get a race to watch, I've got to do my own race, and you were paddling as fast as you possibly could, and the cheers from the we're saying it extra paddling, doesn't it? It just makes it so much harder. And then after we thought he was almost trying to head you off, but he was going for the buoy, wasn't he? He thought it was another lap. But and that last bit, I mean, the nosebleed ball was ahead of yours on the beach, literally. So it could have been anybody, but great to see you racing so hard. And I guess you you came second this morning. It was a fantastic race, but again, it's like you've got to beat this man on your home turf.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, and it's technical racing at its finest. So,
Yes. So in terms of drafting, obviously Donate said that he sort of didn't feel that drafting was a strategy, but it certainly worked for you. Were you able to sort of hold anything back for that final sprint?
I think obviously on a tech race, like there is some advantage to being out front. Like you've got the clean water, there's no pressure on your turns, so it does help. But I think like especially the borders on the Cheetah today, it's probably not as fast on the flats as theirs. But it sits well in the wash, and I knew like I could save a bit of energy by being in the draft.
Yeah.
And like if I wanted to like get past him today, I was going to have to just kind of save my energy for the end and like go for it in the sprint finish.
And that was a really acute angle you came out in that final section. That was a conscious choice of yours, just to completely escape the wash. And
yeah, I just needed some clean water. I knew if I was going to try sprint past them and I was in their wash, like I wouldn't be able to get past. So I just took a separate line and just went for it to the finish.
well, it is definitely the supporters' favourite result of the day. I mean, hopefully the girls. I mean, you know, we've got a strong domestic field there, but massive congratulations and a continuation ever upwards. And you know, it's a great honour, and you know, to follow your progress.
Yeah, and a privilege to watch a race like that. You know, we want that learning excitement, and hopefully it will inspire others and inspire the youngsters especially to see what it's like and how close it can be. And you know, if you're behind, it's not over until it's over. One thing, when you went round the first top leg, and Donate pulled away, and then you came back together again. And then in my head, I was thinking, has he overbated it? You know, and then he pulled away again. He kept putting in those little spurts that you guys just kept.
Yeah, I think this morning it really worked for him. Like on the second lap, he got around the buoy and just hammered it, and that's when he got that gap, and he just completely left us in the dust. But I think, like on a race like this, when it's shorter, like you can put the work in, so you know he's going to eventually slow it down again. And if you lose that draft, then yeah, it's hard to get back on it again. Yeah.
And just one final question for me. It's all in that sort of final section. I noticed he was changing hands quite a lot. You know, that's an indication of fatigue, I guess. You know, did you realise that you had a real chance at that point?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very strong paddler, but I knew if he's led the whole way, he's going to be hurting. I knew like if I wanted to get past him, it was going to be at the end. I just had to hope that I had a bit more in the tank than him, and luckily I managed to get past the way.
You did, and you've raced him abroad, so you know him. You know, you've had him here, you know, you're putting him up and taking the from him. What a hero! But you know, you know that you've raced abroad. You know, and he'll know you as well. But it just makes for much more exciting fun.
Well, fabulous.
I mean,
Wonderful.
I'm a big fan. I've been following you, commentating on you, interviewing you for how many years now?
Quite a lot now,
5 or 6 years. So it's great to see you progress and grow and race hard, and then for you to be here back in your, you know, in the UK racing. Are you doing Falmouth?
Yeah. So I'll be in Falmouth. Yeah.
Good. Qualified.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic. So everybody, please follow Blue Ewer because there's a lot of exciting stuff going on with this young man. He's our best paddler in the UK currently and has been for a little while. So no disrespect to all the OG that were here earlier. But yeah, thank you, Blue, for your time. And many congratulations. Yeah. Awesome. And Dad's racing today as well. Not in the tech.
Yeah, no, he did a long distance this morning. So
he did all right.
I think he did pretty well.
He did all right.
So, not bad for an old boy.
That'll be you in what, 20 years' time? Or
A bit longer than that.
a bit longer.
All like 30.
Okay, we'll let you go. Thank you so much, Blue, for your time. All right, good stuff.
Well, there you go. What an absolute superstar.
Yes, and we cannot stop the live feed now because we are all set up ready for the girls' race, which is oh gosh, it's a little while. No, 9 minutes. That's not a little while. So, gosh,
Well,
we
yeah.
need to take a breath. How exciting was that? I'm just talking to my good friend Skip, who's just come down to the beach to watch, and
So,
where is
here we
he?
go.
There he is.
There we go. We've got the likely lads down here.
The likely lads. Yeah.
Let's start to move because the ladies are starting to get into position.
Yeah, so we maybe tuck ourselves back there again. You've got Annie there having a bit of a stretch next to Holly.
Yeah, we've got
And Claire Terry in the bright yellow top. You've got Julie Smith here in the bright orange top. Hey, we've got bright colours. That's great. We'll be able to see what they're doing.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Whoops.
Although not
Take the
too
boys'
far
legs
away.
out. So let's get back down here. How'd you go, Michaela?
I enjoyed a lovely little paddle for a couple of laps, cheering other people on.
Beautiful.
But I'd get out there. And I
Okay.
did it.
Good girl. Good girl. Hey, while you're here, now we're live. I also, please don't swearing. Please can you tell us about the raffle for GBSUP? Because
Yes.
you are putting that together.
Yes.
Tell us how it works.
So we are selling tickets at all of the events. It's for My Black Dog, which is a mental health charity. And all you need to do is come to the tent at the Castle Times. It's £5 a strip, or you can buy more strips than one. And yeah, that's it. We're going to draw the raffle at the end of the season, so at the final race in Southampton on the 5th of October. We are taking contact information as well, so if you can't be at the events, then you can leave your details and we'll pick a prize for you and we'll contact you to arrange collection. You'll still get your prize, so please enter.
This is the stoniest end as well.
My Black Dog.
This is the stoniest end
Take
of the
credit
water.
for
Less stony on
suggesting
there.
My Black Dog. I followed Eddie Temple Morris on Virgin Radio, and he very kindly promoted Jordan Wiley, Brendan, all that good news. And I knew he was patron of My Black Dog, and I thought that should work. I just thought maybe he can promote it on Virgin. So you might have to give him a call and ask him to promote it actually.
You can do what you normally do and start like 30
He's a
yards
very
in front of
good
everyone
guy,
else.
and it's just nice to have him. We all know that water helps mental health.
And for me personally, on a personal level, it's just really important to focus on mental health in general. I'm a training counsellor at the moment, so so it really means something to me to be involved in selling the tickets and hopefully raising lots and lots of money.
So you're properly amazing.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, I still haven't bought any tickets because I keep talking about it and not doing it, but you know I will.
Yes.
Because I always win prizes.
You've got another 3 races left, so all the way up until
And if people want to buy them and they're not getting them, can they support by buying them remotely or how does
we
that
can't
work?
unfortunately sell them remotely,
Okay.
just because of licensing around that kind of
And
sales.
so just give money to a friend and get them to
Yeah,
take it.
exactly.
Or contribute to the charity My Black Dog.
You can, obviously, they're talking about their own website. You can just donate directly to them. So yeah, any way you can support them.
But we now have to did you watch that final?
I did. It was amazing watching that sprint finish at the end.
All right, well thank you Michaela for your time. Great to catch up and please buy your raffle ticket on this lady. She's doing a great job. Well done. Pleasure. Right, let's have a
I'll read your bio the other day.
So here we are.
Right, let me talk you through the ones I know. Sarah Maxey, Lydia Clifton, Lydia Court, Julie Smith, Claire Terry, Ginny Betts, Annie, who won, Holly, VJ, Sammy, who's never raced on the sea before. She did really well. She finished at the end of the distance race.
Yeah. But
I think it's given her a
grinning.
whole new level of
Yeah.
respect. She's a sup surfer, a brilliant sup surfer, but she wants to have a go at racing, so that's fantastic. And then who else have we got? Not sure. Sarah Perkins in the blue top, just next to her. Dana Lowe right at the end. And yeah, that's about it, really. So
So who are we watching for here in this race?
okay, Annie in the middle with the black top. So Annie, who won the distance race. Ginny, who's just down on the yellow top stretching. She is really, really, obviously, technically skilled. Holly on the other side of Annie. They will be your top 3, as they were the top 3 in the distance. VJ, again, she came 4th. You've got Julie Smith here, which she confesses she's not really into buoy turns and beach starts. She's got a fractured wrist at the moment, but she's here from
Still
Australia,
doing
so
it.
here
Come
we
that
go.
far?
Yeah, so Sarah Perkins is brilliant at buoy turns. If she just gets on with it and puts
Yeah.
her hammer down and really is brave about
Yeah.
those buoy turns, she can be brilliant.
So we spoke to her, didn't we, over lunch? She said that she's probably got more in the tank in terms of those buoy turns.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
So,
a proper commitment to it.
okay, so let's Oh, Claire Terry's coming to the end here, so wants to get away from those super fast girls. Super fast girls. She's fast herself, but we know what she's saying. So, yeah, so watch the girls in the middle. We've got Ginny, Annie, Holly, Verity, Sammy in the pink top, and then you've got Sarah Perkins almost at the end there with a blue top on. Giving her a wave. Telling her not to be faffing around. Don't be disappointed at the end. Just going to wiggle down a little bit. Sorry. Oh, hello, Joe. See if we can get these girls, and let's hope we have an exciting finish like we did for the boys. Oh, no, maybe not stopping there. Okay, let's begin. Silence. Gone very 30 seconds warning. Everybody's holding their breath, literally. And I'm not talking about the paddlers. Some very good race faces on there, so 10-second warning. Off they go. Off they go. Let's follow them in. So Holly Pye up first, Annie up, Ginny up, Lydia up. Sarah Perkins has got a little bit caught up in the melee there, but you've got Annie up first. No, Holly and Annie and Ginny, Sarah Perkins there, and VJ with the bright pink top, and Julie Smith in the bright orange. So those 6 girls. You've got Lydia on the right. She's a super strong paddler. Let's see how these girls go. So off they go. Looks like Annie just squeaking ahead, but Holly is on her left. And again, these girls will, you know, they've got payments to make, you know, because of this morning. So
we've got Sarah Perkins.
Oh no! Oh, Perkins, what you doing? Did you see what happened?
I didn't. No, I just saw the splash. But the leading group looks like it's the same, not surprisingly, as the distance paddlers, and the real difference is in the cadence of those top paddlers.
Yep.
They are just hammering away there.
Okay, so Sarah Perkins just checking her leash and checking herself and whatever. That's very, very unusual for Sarah Perkins, but you know, she'll finish the race, because this is these points go together and will then denote who's got the major prizes. So the 2 disciplines will be put together.
And Sarah is multi-medalled, isn't she?
Multi-medalled, so absolutely multi-medalled. Yes, she's a silver and bronze medalist from Gdynia in Poland, and getting stronger all the time. So,
and for surf as well.
And for surf, yep, and for surf. She recently come second in the English nationals down at Watergate Bay. That was fun. So let's have a look at these girls coming along. Got Annie and Holly leading the way here. So Holly on the right, or is that Ginny? No, that's Holly on the right, on the starboard. So you've got Annie, and then tucked behind is Ginny in the yellow top. And then you've got in the bright orange, that is Julie Smith.
Yeah.
Ooh, how close this is going to be. So Annie has taken the lead here. Let's just check out her buoy turns.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
Annie
son.
and Holly, it looks like. Ginny's doing her best to get back to those 2, but it looks like we might have a similar situation to the blokes, although there is a bit more of a gap, isn't there?
Much more of a gap, but let's just see how they go, because as we know, anything can change. So there goes Annie. This is the first time she's ridden this board on the ocean, well, the second time, but today it's the first time she's ridden this board. Holly, I was going to say much smoother turn there, but I think Holly has got probably a better turn than Annie, but Annie is pretty new to this racing, so fair play. And she's such a strong paddler. Such a strong paddler. There goes Ginny on the buoy turn there.
And this sort of race lends itself more to those skills, those ocean skills, that experience with a board, because obviously every time you go on the water it's different, but it's those buoy turns which really do make a difference. And
Absolutely.
Holly and Ginny both have quite a lot of experience in terms of that.
Yeah. So you've just seen, I'm sure, in the bright orange, that was Julie Smith, and she took a very cautious approach to her buoy turn. She has admitted that they're not her thing, so she took a crossbow turn, very cautious, but still ahead of Lydia. So Lydia did a proper buoy turn, but still Julie Smith is ahead of Lydia, and I think Julie is a really, really strong paddler.
Yeah.
So it'll be great to see her up in the mix. She's lying 4th at the moment, Lydia's lying 5th. VJ on the right there, in the pink, I think, is lying 6th. Sarah Perkins is
She's passing through the field.
She's now passing through the field, and she's got a great buoy turn. I mean, she's so strong. So I really want to see Sarah just work her way. Hopefully, she's not got long to work her way through the field, but she'll be cross with herself. I don't know what happened, but it's a very unusual sight to see Sarah Perkins fall in on the board, off the board, and then not be able to get back on the board. But it is a new board, so yeah, a little bit of getting used to.
Well, this is great because we get the chance to see Sarah head out through the field there.
Hopefully.
And that in itself, well, she's already taken, she was lagging well behind, and now she's just taken 2 people, so and then she'll be in the pack shortly. So
hopefully.
We'll just see how far she can work her way through.
Yep, so I've just seen Annie go around that top left turn buoy, and you've got Holly behind her. And then there's a wee break to Ginny. So, and there goes Holly. Look at Holly pushing forward on Annie. Actually, wow! Look at that. She has just flown.
Faster.
Wow, that's amazing. But is this Holly's strength?
Again, it was just after that buoy turn, so it could well be that there was some sort of power loss
I mean,
or
Annie,
cross chop or something like that sort of put Annie off. But it looks like she's fighting back.
absolutely. I am struggling to see people's names because we have got some very bright sunshine going on, which is wonderful, but interrupting my screen. So Holly has Holly has overtaken Annie, so again, Holly's got something to prove, hasn't she?
Oh, she absolutely has there, and she's got a bit of a. I don't know whether they're drafting, whether Annie's drafting or not. But again, this might be where experience kicks in.
Yes.
Because if she hasn't got experience of drafting, then she might not get the best out of it, like Blue did.
Yeah,
in,
absolutely.
In the earlier race, and they are.
They are motoring, and you can see that Ginny is a little way behind, and you can also see in 4th place Julie Smith from Australia, who's come over to visit her mother in Christchurch, and happy days, joined in the fun. She's been delighted with the love and support she's received from the UK paddlers, so hopefully she can reciprocate when we go to Australia.
Well, indeed, yes, we would expect the invitation. And Julie's background is as an athlete, as a hurdler.
Yes.
So she's very much a sort of technical sport. She's got a technical sporting background. So.
But she did say she was, learning a lot. She knows she's got the ability to learn because she's had that. She did hurdles for Great Britain, and she gave up because she just kept getting injured, kept having injuries. So hopefully this new sport, saying that she's got a fractured wrist, but hopefully this new sport will keep.
It is the repository for ex-injured athletes. I speak as one myself, so hopefully it will do all the wonders for her as it has for us. But you can see the 2 leading girls just absolutely locked together.
And we've got Georgie Page watching, which is Annie's mother. I don't know whether you were watching this morning, Georgie, but very impressed with your young lady. She played a blinder this morning, but Holly is currently just ahead of her. But as we know, anything can happen in the tech race.
Indeed, and you've got to be there. If you're absolutely there on the nose, if you can stay close to the person in front of you for the last for that last sprint, then anything can happen, as we saw in the last race.
Absolutely. So lying in third is Ginny, and lying in fourth is Julie Smith from Australia, and I think it might be Lydia in fifth. Where is Sarah Perkins? Has she caught up?
So I think she made her way through, yes. So
she is now just about to go around that buoy turn, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so she's picked off 1, 2, 3, 4. Four paddlers.
5 altogether. So.
Okay, here's Holly on the buoy, and let's see how she performs. Annie is just tucked in behind.
She's overlapping, isn't she?
Yep. So Holly's got a great turn. Look at that.
Fantastic.
Super turn.
There you go. It's just hanging on the back of.
Yep, hanging on the back.
So managed to get that back.
And Annie's just gone out to the right a bit. She might be thinking, right, I'll go to the right and slip in. You've got a right-hand turn coming up on the next buoy, so maybe that's her tactic. You've got Ginny here taking that buoy. She's got a super buoy turn, so well done to her. And Julie Smith has pulled away from that pack just behind, so she's looking pretty comfortable in fourth place. And, even though, let's watch her buoy turn, even though she, by her own admission, she doesn't do the classic buoy turn, doesn't get the chance to practice. It's something she wants to learn and something she will practice, I'm sure, but still, she's in fourth place. Imagine what she'd be like if she was had that classic, all singing or dancing buoy turn.
Absolutely. Well, she knows what she's got to work on, and that was what she was saying.
Absolutely.
Experiences like this really set her up to know what to do in her training.
Yep.
One of the things that she's done consistently over the last sort of couple of years is just putting those kilometres in. So certainly her paddle technique and her engine, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So she can go forever. She also said that she was sort of particularly keen on those sort of ultra distance events as well. So providing she stays in here, up those skills, she's going to be a handful.
So we've got VJ in fifth. Louise Court fell off at that buoy, so Lydia Clifton has got ahead of Louise Court. You have got Claire Terry in the bright yellow top. You've got Sarah Maxey, and look at this, Sarah Perkins. Go, Sarah! So Sarah has...
Apologies for anyone wearing headphones at that point.
I'm so sorry, but she's my buddy, and I want to see her pick these people off. So she will be utterly determined, and can you imagine how well she would have done if she hadn't fallen in?
Yeah.
She was way off the back there. So again, fair play to Sarah, good for her. You've got Holly still in front of Annie, but is Annie playing the game well? It's all about tactics, it's all about race strategy, racecraft, and it could be that Annie is just sitting quietly behind Holly and taking that energy break. We shall see.
There's a lot of changing hands there, and that may or may not be an indication of fatigue. Let's see this turn.
Very smooth, it's Holly. Very
fantastic.
Smooth. Lovely. So there goes Annie just behind. And we've got Ginny here. Ginny is probably, the first time I saw her racing, I couldn't believe how fast her cadence was. She's been a really, really good paddler over the last few years. Great skills.
There we go.
Watch this buoy turn.
Right on the back there.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Good girl. Right, Julie Smith still in fourth place. Where is Sarah Perkins?
It's a race within a race here.
It is a race within a race, absolutely.
If you're listening to this, Sarah, after the event, thank you for making it so exciting for us. We're watching you coming
we are
through the
loving
pack.
it. So she is just by Sarah Maxey. So if she can get Sarah Maxey, then her next victim will be Claire Terry. But it's a long, hard slog. Hi Becky, thanks for checking in. Let's see who else is. Vermont Ski and Sport is watching. Hello guys. Georgie, Kevin Anson, Andrea Simons, Brett. Thank you all for watching, and you've just seen Verity, so it looks like VJ might do what she did in the distance, which is power away and try and overtake Julie Smith. So let's see if that happens. You've got Lydia Clifton just coming up for this buoy turn, and then you've got Louise Court, who fell in at the last buoy, and Sarah is, gosh, she'll be putting in some flipping hard work here.
She'll be angry. That will fire
She will
her
be
up,
angry,
won't it?
absolutely. So it looks like she's going to overtake Sarah Maxey. Well done. So she has overtaken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 girls. So, the frustration. Well done, Sarah. Keep powering on. So we've got the 2 girls at the top there, going around that yellow buoy. If it's going to be something exciting, it's going to be something exciting between those 2 girls. So Holly Pye and Annie Page. We've got Georgie watching, Annie's mother, and yeah, she's such a superstar. She's just got some real skills and strength, and yeah, it's great. She's so new at this sport as well. It's probably been a couple of years, maybe. Has it, Georgie? I think it's been a couple of years, but she's doing incredibly well. And riding this board for the first time this weekend, so doing pretty well.
Well, yeah, particularly well in the distance race this morning, where the conditions were a lot, sort of harder than what we've got at the moment.
Absolutely. So,
I mean, hasn't this been a fantastic day of racing and sport? And GBSUP coming down to Avon Beach here, and the support which Black Projects have given in order to bring their athletes on board and to really turn this into a special event, because it also marks sort of a memorial, I guess, for Mark Slasher Slater, who was a member of the BSUP team, who paddled here, who competed in a lot of these races in the past, and who acquitted himself very well, on a national and international basis. And he lost his life 10 months ago, and that's why we're having so many of his alumni, the people that he previously raced with, down here today to mark his passing and to give him our thoughts, and of course his family. He's very much missed.
Very much missed, very much loved by the community, and he was a big part of that community. I mean, those boys, Ryan James, Peter Holiday, Scott Brown, I mean, the adventures they would have had together, surfing, just doing mad. I mean, he did mad, crazy things, absolutely. So if you Google stand-up paddle mag Mark Slater, you will find an article that I put together. That the SUP mag were really lovely. We felt we should put something together. So I put it together. I didn't write much because I didn't know him like these guys did, but I got lots of beautiful memories and stories and what all these guys thought of Mark, and it's a really, really lovely tribute. And there's a great photo of Mark on the front cover, rightly so that he should be honoured in that way for being such a big part of SUP racing history, actually, in the UK.
Absolutely, he was one of the creators of the sport, and just to add to that fantastic article, I also chatted to Ryan James on the podcast. It's one of our reviews of 2023, so you can check that out on YouTube or download that. But all happy memories. He was an absolute beast, very soft-spoken guy, but unbelievably powerful athlete. I remember the first time I came across him was 2015, Battle of the Bay. It was in Bournemouth. It wasn't conditions like this. It was absolutely brutal. And he had paddled up to the start line, upwind basically from
his hometown.
Yeah, exactly. Just as a bit of a warm-up. That was the sort of guy he was, and he went on. I mean, I don't think he won the race, but he was sort of top 3. Quite a character.
He was often a top 3, but yeah, going back to GBSUP and Black Project, this is called the Black Project Battle of the Bay, and it's hosted by BSUP, and Black Project have encouraged their European and international paddlers to come over and join in the fun. It was a rest week. We've got Holly coming up here again for this buoy turn, and Annie again just tucked behind, so let's see how they go, and then they've got to go out to that yellow buoy and then come back, and it's the finish of the race. So I think it could be really tight between these 2 ladies. So let's see what Annie's got in the bag, if she is playing a tactical game or just hanging back behind Holly. We shall see, and that is technical racing at its best, isn't it? You've got Ginny coming in for 3rd place. she's on her own there, so she looks pretty safe. I don't think she would catch up with these girls now, but you know, again, you never know, do you? You never know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a moderate drafting advantage, I guess, but there's no wind here at the moment.
No,
all,
absolutely.
Really. It's completely dropped. So yeah, it's just chasing Annie there and getting on that back. But that's looking very unlikely, looking at the pace that they're going at the moment. And Ginny's, you know, I don't think she's lost any room there, but she certainly hasn't made up any either.
No, absolutely. So, yep, great racing from the girls. You've still got Julie Smith. But yes, going back to GBSUP National Series, so Black Project are the series sponsors. So they are here at all the races. And they've got all the kit for you to try, the fins, the paddles. So yeah, if you want to come down and have a go and just try out their paddles, have a chat with Chris. I think he will be here at every race because he comes back to the UK, lives in Hawaii, comes back to the UK.
Julie's taking a really wide line on this one, isn't she? And she is being caught up.
Yep, by VJ. So we'll see whether VJ can catch her up. I mean, she's a super strong paddler, clearly, and Julie is 53. Let me just drop that in for you there, girls. 53, age is no barrier. How's Perky doing? So Perky's overtaken Sarah Maxey and coming up, goodness me, she is catching up. She is really catching up. I think her next victim will be Claire Terry.
I mean, that is incredible, coming right the way from the back. And
she is busting it out to do this. She'll be super, as you say, super cross with herself, but you know, this is what motivates you, isn't it?
Yeah.
To do this. So
a nice burst of adrenaline. That's quite a tight little back for her there.
Yep, absolutely. So you've got Lydia coming in and Louise Court.
So here we go.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the girls are coming in, goodness me, and Annie has overtaken Holly. Holly is coming to this side, she's coming to the left, she's going to try and catch her. Goodness me, this is tight. Oh, come on. This is going to be tight. I mean, it looks like Annie's got it, but Holly, it just needs that little bump to get there. And it's not, I don't think it's going to happen. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. I think Annie's got this.
Yeah.
Amazing paddling from her, amazing. So she's taken the double. She's taken the double unless anything stupid happens here. Well done, Annie. Well done, Holly. Good job. Amazing races. They have just left it all out there. Wow, amazing. Brilliant stuff. So let's see who's coming in third. It's Ginny. Yeah, we thought it would be Ginny. Let's see if Julie Smith can hold Verity Thomas off. And let's see how Sarah Perkins does. She's getting close to Claire Terry. She's going to hopefully take her on the inside buoy. And I don't mean that in a mean way. She's my mate. Of course I wanted to do well. Here comes Ginny. Brilliant job. Good girl. Nice. Well done, Ginny! Awesome. So there's your 1, 2, 3. Annie, Holly, Ginny. Amazing stuff. Annie is on fire. I think we have to say that. She's gosh, I don't even know how old she is. 18?
20.
No, she's 20. I'm sorry, she's 20. And she has just performed brilliantly this weekend.
Fantastic.
So let's see how we do. Sarah Perkins is just there with Claire Terry. So can she catch up and beat Claire Terry? The next thing we've got going on is Julie Smith on the left here and VJ Thomas on the right. So can VJ put the power in, put the power down?
Looks like Julie's just got enough there.
Yeah, absolutely, Georgie. What a race, what a race. Well done to your young lady. Please, we'll give her a big hug. But yeah, she's done amazingly. So come on, Julie Smith. It would be really nice for Julie to hold off Verity just because she's travelled a long way for this race. Come from Australia. She's seriously strong paddler. No buoy turns to speak of, but amazing paddling. Go, Julie! Go, VJ! So VJ's got a little... Oh, come on, Julie. Run. Oh, look at that. Well done. Goodness me, that was nearly a pick to the post there. Well done. We will catch Julie in just a moment, as we will catch all the girls. But let's see how we're doing here. And we've got VJ and... Well done, Julie. So we've got Lydia here. We've got Louise Court. Who is gonna come in and take this? It looks like Louise Court is just... Oh, it just looks like she might nip ahead. So let's see what happens. Lydia is strong as an ox, though. Absolutely strong as an ox. Come on, girls. Come on. Let this be exciting. Sarah Perkins has overtaken Claire Terry. This is amazing. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Go, Lydia. Well done. Well done, Lydia. Good girl. Louise Court. Go, Sarah Perkins. Well done, Louise. Oh my goodness, Sarah Perkins might well be sick. Well done, Sarah Perkins. Go, Perky! Woohoo! Amazing result from Sarah Perkins. She has picked them off. Claire Terry coming in here, taking the cautious approach, and she's got no one behind her, so she doesn't have to worry too much about being picked. Oh. Well done, Claire. Good job. Good job. There you've got Sarah Maxey here. These girls would be absolutely miffed that the girl at the back just came and chipped away at them all.
Yeah.
How incredible is that, Simon?
Well, that's fantastic. It's one of the classic stories, isn't it, in racing? And
yeah. Well, it's a little bit like Will Keatley in Wales, and he went the wrong way in a tech race, so he had to turn round and go back to the buoy, come back round, and then he just absolutely doggedly fought to get those places back, and he got his third place back.
Yeah.
Amazing, because the guy actually, who was one of the top 4, had not gone back, so he was DQ'd. I think that was David Coletta. But yeah, what a, it's inspiring, isn't it, to
fabulous.
To paddle bloody hard.
Yeah, and you know, Holly, what a fantastic, talented athlete. We've got another one pushing her as well. Which is
absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Nikki Dowson there coming in.
Nikki Dowson, super strong paddler. Dana Lowe coming in here. And then you've got Sammy, who's our SUP surfer. She'll be pleased with this result. She's paddling super hard. I wonder if she's... Oh, don't let it get you, Dana. Well done, Dana. So Sammy is paddling really, really hard. She really, took a baptism of fire on the race this morning.
And she'd be happy with this one.
I think a couple of weekends ago she said, I quite like a race board, and here we go. She's on a race board, she's racing. She's got a great paddle stroke, she's super strong.
Well done! Woo! Woo!
Go on, she's got a little wave, no problem for her.
Go back.
Oh, no problem for her, but she's not used to surfing a race board. Oh, go, girl!
Run, that's it, well done!
Well done, good girl.
Clean the board, run! Well done, Lynn!
Well done, Lynn.
Good girl, Lynn.
There you go, you've got the little... Look at it with a slight degree of anxiety.
Well done!
Yeah, if you're not used to it as well, it can be a tricky one. I've had a good old face plant at such a degree.
It can be inelegant,
Absolutely. So, wow, that was some racing. So you've got the last person coming in now, and I think that's Pinky Paddles. So we'll watch her coming in, and then we'll go and grab those girls and have a chat. Why don't you go over and just make sure they don't go anywhere? That would be great. Sami's going to go and grab hold of the girls, not literally, not physically. She's just going to grab them and make sure they don't go anywhere, because we would like to have a chat with them. So really seriously good racing here today. I think the highlight for me has been the technical men's race finish from the last buoy. It was epic. So please do watch that if you didn't see it. Watch it. learn from it, embrace it, love it. It was great. So I'll leave that with you. But so here's Leanne coming in, Pinky Paddles, if you want to follow her on social media. So struggling with her leash a little bit, but don't get much. Oh, here we go. We've got connection back. I hope you're still there. So that's our last paddler. Let's go and speak to these girls. Bloody well done, mate.
Sorry, babes, that's my fault.
Mama, where's my paddle?
I need to find
Great, isn't it? Now talking about next week's race. That's a real champion, isn't it? Champion. Well done. We love the boys' racing. Well done, Annie.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. Was this where you overtook boy, was it on the last stretch?
Literally the last stretch. The last boy I went round and then I just kept like sprinting like crazy. And it was a really good battle.
It was, because just coming closer, it looked like you might take it back again.
I really caught a couple of bumps and I thought, but I just took off on another level. So
Brilliant stuff. Your mum was watching. Lots of love coming your way.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah,
Great
she
to my
was
family.
impressed with all the girls, so not just you.
I think you put on a good show for them, all of us.
Oh, you did. I mean, following the boys' finish was, tough, but you really performed. And Ginny, you came in a cracking third.
I was tired today.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't expecting to No, I enjoy watching these guys. I was like, oh.
You can just watch them, and you had no one behind you, so you can never relax, can you? But you could just watch and whatever.
Really good racing. Yeah, really good racing.
I mean, the girls' field has just elevated, hasn't it? When you look at the stars, you look at that, oh shit, they're all coming. It's just amazing, isn't it? We've got such a high level in our sport now.
We're talking about, we're going to make it happen, like training together more so that we can practice getting back to the boy tens and just get used to a bit of running and social positions and stuff like that. So.
There should be these training camps, really. We've talked about it. I mean, Sarah and I have talked about it, and for years. It's just like, but it's just obviously organising and everything. But even if it's just the local group getting in there and, as you say, practicing.
Well, we're in the southwest, so we can. Yeah, it's on camera now. We're going to make it
happen. Sorry. It's on camera. It's going to happen. So.
That's what I think pushes us through. Like, honestly, it's quite stressful when everyone's so close. And it's always really nice. Like you earlier, we just had comfortable. But like, I think when we're all so close, it makes it, obviously it's about fitness and skills. But it also makes it really practical mentally, knowing what you're going to do next or thinking about what other people are doing. And it's that kind of thing that then when you go elsewhere, makes you
and indeed working together. Like the the Spanish girls, they support each other a lot in the drag training. That was something we did.
Definitely.
It went well. You're not 3 minutes ahead.
And I think I heard you really say something earlier about how mentally exhausting a race like this is. It might be short, but you don't stop. It's intense physically, but mentally you have to be so on the game, don't you, for what is coming up, what potentially happens. If someone falls in, it's crazy. So all power to you three for having it up there as well as having the guns to do it as well. So what's next for you guys? Are you all at Falmouth?
Yeah.
Bring it on, said Annie.
I'm sure
Falmouth, and maybe it would. Hopefully that'd be really good.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool. The more the merrier, as far as we're concerned. It's a whole weekend. And maybe a day either side as well.
That'd be really nice.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? And have you enjoyed having these international paddlers on our UK soil and inspiring everybody, inspiring us,
It's really nice to
get on with it?
We're saying it would be great if some of the French and Spanish girls could come over at any point as well. That would be amazing.
Absolutely. And I don't see why they shouldn't. Hopefully Chris can drag.
We're talking about Fiona, Melanie. Who else is it?
Yeah,
Amadine. Bien ici, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah. Please come. We'd love you to come. But it's been a great event. Well done. Well done to all of you. And the race. It's been epic. Go back and watch the live feed because there's some, well, and obviously hopefully you can learn from that as well.
Oh, definitely. Dreaming on my turns. Cringe at some turns. Yeah. Oh my god. Hard when it's like quite a steep.
Well,
Yeah.
It was real shingly blow. Gravel.
Yes, gravel is so. Well done, ladies. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. We'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, see you at the next one. Thank you.
Well done, chap.
Wow.
Gosh. Are we done?
I don't think so. I think we need to have a chat with Sarah Perkins, don't we?
Oh my god. Yes, very good. And
Right, there we go. So I can see.
thought I was nearly done. Sarah Perkins, come here. Hello, darling. Oh, you wouldn't leave anything out there, my God.
So talk us through that first 100 metres.
Oh dear, I don't know what happened. I had a nice little start, well, a bit rubbish.
You were a little bit caught up, weren't
I
you?
thought maybe, honestly, I just thought, what's wrong? I thought my foot had fallen off or something. What's wrong? And then, I don't know what happened, but I just went hot. And then I took a long time farting about, finding my hat. And then I realised my leash was around my fin, so I had to flop in again and get the leash around, because, you know, that would just be awful.
Yeah.
I'd be like swinging through, panic through treacles. So got the leash off, and then had to do the race.
And how far ahead of you were they?
Well, I was dead last by a
This
long
was
shot.
a race
By a
within a
long
race.
shot.
When you watch it back, it's a race within a race. We were there.
Yeah.
We called them your victims. You were picking off your victims because we knew that you would be either adrenaline, cross with yourself, just determined, or free maybe.
No, not cross, determined.
Cross with
Yeah,
yourself?
I-
I didn't get cross with yourself. Surely you were cross with yourself, Sarah.
maybe I had a few words with myself. Yeah, a bit of a troll.
But you did amazingly. So you picked people off, and that makes you paddle hard, doesn't it? Because you just look at the next person.
It really does. But it's quite nice because there's a couple of little bumps. You could just get a little bit of a push on them, so it felt like I could maybe pick some up, and I just got Claire at the end.
Yeah. No,
I
and
joined at the other two, but I didn't get there.
And you got such a great boy turn as well. I mean, we have to. You wouldn't have seen it probably. Julie Smith in fourth place. She doesn't do a boy turn at all, and she is super strong. So she came in fourth. She helped her in fourth, which is great because it's nice for someone to come all the way from Australia to get fourth. So we want to try and have a word with her as well. But yeah, we had a race within the race. It's really exciting watching those girls. Pushing Annie, pull away from Holly.
Watching me swim, go watch her now.
Well,
What is she doing?
it was exciting. That there were echoes of Chariots of Fire. Do you remember that film where they
The music
flat
was playing
last?
off the beat.
Exactly. That was what was playing in my head. But it's fantastic performance.
It was really good fun. Yeah, I mean that's you love all that, and it's just dropped right off, hasn't it? So we've got a little draft train going on there. Donata and Blue and whatever. Nice. Well done.
Who won the boys?
Did you see the finish?
Oh, yes. Oh, Blue just picked it up on the beach. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So actually, you came second. Was it? Or was it?
I think we went. I think
Oh my goodness! It was so exciting.
we'll have to watch it back to find out, won't we?
Photo finish.
Yeah.
Oh,
See you
thank
at the
you,
car.
guys.
Well done. Good job. So
Dry now.
never mind. You'll get dry. I'm not sure where this young lady is that we would love to talk to. But if we
So
can't find her,
Julia-
we can't find her.
No, I think we might be winding to the.
Her first race.
I know. Yes. She did amazing in this race. Yeah. We're going to talk to her. Yeah, come on, let's go and talk to Sammy. If you see Julie Smith,
I'll send you all.
can we have a chat with you on live feed? We were impressed with that. Thanks to you. How did you feel that was compared to this? So
Very much better.
sup racing?
Never.
Okay,
Just
so
today.
baptism of fire.
Yeah.
And you had some advice this morning to do the challenge form. You went, no. I'm doing relief racing.
Yeah.
How did it go?
How did it go? The distance was horrible. Everyone was miles away, and there was loads of wind, and I just kind of got blown out to sea. But I finished it. I was proud of.
Yeah.
And then,
Have you done it before that you've never ridden before, I guess?
yeah. First time was last night on a racing board. But I loved that. I loved the tech. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Because people are so much closer, so like, gonna do them. And then,
And sort of pick people off. But the concept is amazing. And, so what do you do? What is your water sport of choice?
Regular surfing, and then recently got into SUP surfing, and then that made me think about SUP racing.
Yes, and we saw you 3 weeks ago at the surfing championships in Watergate Bay, and you casually said, "I'd like to have a go at SUP racing.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a go at the carbon board." And here you are, a few weeks later, doing that very thing. So that's really admirable that you've come along and just thrown yourself into it. And the technology looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for your advice. Probably wouldn't have done it otherwise, honestly. So.
Just went go for it. Have a go. So, are you now converted? Are you going to do it again?
I think I probably will do it again, yeah. It's just the board situation, trying to decide like what board to buy and how to carry it around and all of that to think about. But no, definitely will.
Definitely been a little bit different. Yeah, brilliant. Well, keep doing the surfing and the SUP surfing. We enjoyed watching the SUP surfing. Some super skills. This is Sammy, and she's amazing. She's just done her first dirt racing. She's a water woman, but she's done her first SUP racing and done incredibly well. Well done.
Thanks so much.
Good job. Well done. Thank you. Thanks for your time. We love to speak to people. She does surfing, she does SUP surfing, but she just throws SUP race this way. And the distance was tough for her this morning. She's talk about it, she's having to travel the course, which is not a bad thing, but it's tough because she's got to do a tech herself, and she goes from tech, and we followed her in, and she was doing brilliantly well. So fair play to her. So if we can't find who we want to speak to, we have to cut to the chase.
We will.
And I cannot see her, and I think she's probably hiding. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I think we need to wrap it up.
I think
my
we
man.
do.
We've done a double whammy.
We have indeed.
Yep.
Why is it I always look a lot more radioactive than you do? I've slathered on, and I usually take the tan quite well, but yeah, I'll probably have to put an ice pack on all of this stuff. It's been a fantastic day, hasn't it?
Absolutely. We have loved every minute of it. I love it so much that I have just dragged Simon into now shorter races, so not sub 12. You are now invested in these shorter races. It's great fun, isn't it? Have you enjoyed it?
Oh, absolutely. It's been fantastic. Seeing all the characters and, the thing that drew me into SUP in the first place, which is the culture, the aloha, hana, the fellowship or whatever. It's absolutely fantastic to see the support that goes on. And this goes on not just in the GB series, but in the international ranks as well. So, we're all the same out on the water, I guess. Some are quicker than others, obviously, as we've seen today. But, it's been a fantastic meet down here on my local beach.
On your home turf, and Simon's had lots of knowledge thrown at us, and please do go back and watch the live feed, especially the men's tech race final. Well, there was only one tech race, but it was it was something to behold, wasn't it? It got us all excited and giddy, which is what we love about SUP. We'd like to say thank you. We'd like to say thank you to Total SUP for setting us up with the cross posting and teaching me a new skill. Thank you, Matty. You're a legend, and please do follow Total SUP, because if you want epic coverage of epic races all around the world, then Matty is your man. So Matthew from Total SUP, we love his support. He's a good friend of ours, and he's we've cross-posted on his. We'd like to say thank you to Chris Freeman, Black Project SUP, who is obviously the headline sponsor for the GBSUP National Series this year, and for all his encouragement to his international athletes and homegrown athletes to come get involved. inspire, whatever. And he's excited, isn't he? About,
he totally is, and it's a great support, and he brought his athletes across to compete, which obviously enhanced the day. There's lots of sponsors, obviously you can see them on the GBSUP page, but please, also please support supjunkie.uk. Please like on Facebook if you haven't already, and please encourage your friends and fellow paddlers. It really does make a difference in terms of leverage of the media of the sport, and it encourages us to be able to attend these sorts of events and support it. And of course, SUP FM podcast as well. We've got a new season coming out soon. We've got some really fantastic and exciting guests who will complement your knowledge and skills of paddling.
And you can listen to them while you're paddling as well. If you're doing a zone 1 or 2, you can listen to them. They're really, really good and inspiring. Yeah, please do follow supjunkie.uk, because we were I don't want to say that word, HACKED earlier, so look out for the one with a new logo, but it is supjunkie.uk you need to follow. The other one is just sitting there irritatingly, I can't get access to it, so please do follow the new one. Follow Simon at SUP FM, that'll be awesome. Follow GBSUP, follow everyone. We're all here for the same thing, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Sharing the love of
making the world a better place.
Yes. We've enjoyed every minute of this. If you like what we do, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channels as well, SUP Junkie Paddleboarding and SUP FM podcast.
Yes, indeed.
Just follow, like, share, all that. You know the drill.
You know the drill.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. You're amazing. Happy paddling, and we'll see you on the water. See you next time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.